Grab your weed, cause you're now tuned in to the TRBRC podcast.
Gotta go to the store. I need a mask, man.
Gotta have that in the ride, yo. Just leave it in the car.
Yeah, I got it in the car. I just hate when I get in the store and gotta go back to the car, man. And then it'd be like right there.
Hey, yeah, what's up with y'all, man? This is the voice of the coach. This is YMF, the mom stickler. I'm with the co-host, DM3 Entertainment, Mark Leasy, and Airflow Spitters. We talking about the culture, so you know. What's up, everybody? What's good? What's good?
What up, YMF?
What the hell happened to this nigga? Yeah, I don't know what that was. But whoever's listening in, I apologize. I don't know what that is. No, I had a go ahead, say what you were saying, 3.
Oh, I just was saying, what's up, YMF? What's up, everybody listening, watching and listening right now?
Yo, Mark, you still in here, Mark?
Yo, his joint is on pause. Somebody must have called him or something. Out of that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to I don't know what that sound is. That's not you, is it?
Now that was something that Ill Flow went inside the store somewhere. So it must have been something in that
Yeah, it
store.
sound like an alarm going off. Shit sound crazy.
But he got it on mute. He got it on
Mark,
mute.
something happened with him.
Yes, it's me and you right
Let's
now.
give him like a second.
Screen looking good. Is it
Yeah, the
straight?
stream, yeah, it's cool. It's good. We good. We just
Guess what? Whoever's checking us out, go over to my channel, DM3 Entertainment. I got a second channel I started, DM3 Body and Soul, trying to talk about more personal shit, you know. Over there, check that one out. Now, Mark Leasy back.
Y'all killing this drum, man. It's black. I went live at the wrong time, man. I should have waited till 12 o'clock. I don't even know what happened with Ilflow Spitters, but I guess he got somebody called him or whatever. But this nigga gotta be back.
Oh man, yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, my bad, nigga had a phone call, dog.
Yeah, it be like.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes. But
Like
y'all can all hear me, man.
Yeah, I definitely can hear you nice and clear.
All right, man. Jack versus Math. Who do y'all think won? And what rounds did they win? You know, break it down for me.
Who's going first?
Go ahead, Mo Leasy.
Hey man, I got Jag winning rounds 2 and 3, dog. I got Jag winning 2 and 3. I felt like the first round, I don't know, I felt like the first round he was just trying to make sure he can get that out. It wasn't like it wasn't dope or no shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? Math just did a little bit better than him in the first. But them next two, that nigga Jag went crazy, man. He got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Once he got comfortable, my nigga, it was over. Math went to talking that crazy Cassidy shit. I was like, man, you know, you got that ain't who you battling, nigga. So yeah, Jag took 2 and 3 for me. I got Jag winning.
So you got 2-1. You got 2-1 for Jag. It wasn't a body. It wasn't a body in your opinion. Like you know, a lot. You know, it wasn't like a body to you.
I'm a realist, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about like, if we were talking about like the art of battling, Math out battled him the first round. But that second and that third, that nigga got comfortable, man. You know what I'm saying? Jag got comfortable, man, and he won the battle. Me 21 Jump Street, dog.
What was the better round? The second round, the third round for Jag? In your opinion, what was the better round? Because you gave him both those rounds. What round to you was better?
That nigga's second round was cold, bro. That nigga's second round was cold. That shit, that showed the level. That showed that, you know what I'm saying? That nigga know how to box, man. That nigga know how to move, man. He know how to move in that ring with them niggas, man. That second round was cold.
Well, on my end, YMF, I'm giving Jag all 3 rounds because first round, to me, lyrically, Jag was just superior. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't like people who have no cadence. I don't like cats who sound like they doing poetry on stage. And that's Math's his whole game. Like he act like he talking to you. And I don't want to hear that. If I want to hear somebody talk, I go to a poetry joint, you know? But first round to me, Jag was better. Second round, Jag was better. Third round, Jag just put the nail in the coffin. That's, you know, 100%. You know, then, you know, Math, you know, he got body because he walking off stage, acting all sensitive, telling people what they can say and what they can't say. What's all this about, homie? Back in the day, you was punching people in the face. Back in the day, you was talking all brolic and all tough guy stuff. Now that somebody says something about you, you can't take it. So that shows you got body. Only a person who's all in their sense, all in their feelings, is gonna be body. You know, you're supposed to let that stuff roll off your back. What Mark Leasy said, you're supposed to be like a duck, let that water just roll off. But Math wasn't even like Math. Math ain't built the way he show people. Honestly, Math is pussy. Bottom line, when it comes to battle rap, he got body.
Damn.
Yo, you think when Math, I know in the third round when Math started walking off and stuff like that, would you consider that so that's like the big determining factor with him being, so you say he got body. So is that what you're saying? Or you saying this is what they call it now, gentleman's 30, like it's a 3-0, but
no, it was a nasty body. It was like, Go back to Karate Kid where he said, somebody get a body bag. That's what we need, a body bag for him. He shouldn't even rap no more. He should just stick to his podcast.
Hey, Flo, what you feel? How you feel, Flo? If you talking, if you talking, bro, I can't hear you. You gotta be muted or something again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to lean towards DM3. What he said, you know, like I feel like he won all 3 rounds, man. You know what I'm saying, just based off of his delivery, his cadence. I don't like their spoken word, poetic, no rhythm, no cadence having ass material, bro. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Jag came with that old school bar after bar. Don't repeat your bars just because the crowd reacted. You bringing it back. None of that. You keep rapping, even damn near over a crowd reaction. You keep rapping. That's that old school battle rap stuff I love. I got Jag winning 3-0.
Right.
Sir.
Hey, I gave that nigga a round though. Real time, that nigga, like I said, Jag he wasn't comfortable the first round, bro. He wasn't comfortable. You know, you battle rap too, Ill Flow. My nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, I'm giving Jag the battle though.
Yeah. I know. What verse did you say? Did you think that was that Math got it? Because I think what was it? The first or the second?
It was the first round. I feel like when he did
Math killed that first round though. That is true. But I don't know. I gotta watch it again. I might mess around and you know what I'm saying, but you know.
That's just me though, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I got Jag winning though, bro. No doubt now. Ain't no doubt. He won this battle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm along the same sentiment as y'all. I scored a 2-1 for Jag. Like Mark, I gave a round to it's like a round. It's like a draw, but it's like if I had to lean to somebody, I had to give it to Math one of the rounds. But the first round, I felt like that was Jag's best round. I felt like Jag's best round was the first round. Because to me, I don't know. I didn't see him uncomfortable, but I seen him like, you know, he was definitely spitting in the first round. He came out hot, just on fire. Just
when I say uncomfortable, I'm saying his flow was like, you know, it was kind of fast. He had to slow it down a little bit, and then second and third, he kind of, you know what I'm saying, he got comfortable, got in rhythm, dog, and was able to make it sound more like, you know, it wasn't as choppy as the first. But yeah, man, I got him.
But the way he came out in the first, I ain't felt like it was choppy. I felt like it was better because the way he was coming out, spitting like that fast flow he had. I found that to be fire actually. But I guess people are so used to slower flows nowadays, so it's kind of it might make him look uncomfortable because it's like, oh, we never seen anybody come out and spit that fast before. Besides Disaster, but when it comes like besides Disaster, you know what I'm saying, or people over there on the King of the Dot side, but URL side, you don't really see nobody coming in spitting that fast. Yeah, so I see a 2-1 Jag, but I gave the first round to Jag. I felt like that was his best round. Math Hoffa first round, I didn't like Math Hoffa first round, really. It was, to me, it was all over the place. His first round was all over the place. Math Hoffa first round was all over the place. I didn't like it. Now, the second round, I had it a draw, but if I had to lean towards somebody, I had to give it to Jag. Math Hoffa, because Math Hoffa was the way he was piecing up what he was talking about in the first round, especially when he's talking about, you know, Jag's talent and how it wasn't being discovered, and you know, people only know him for being around Cassidy and stuff like that. I like that angle that Math Hoffa was, because he was talking shit, and the way he was talking that shit, I liked it because it was just like, you see Jag reacting to a lot of the stuff he was saying, you know what I'm saying? He reacted to a lot of the stuff he was saying, like nodding his head and doing all that. To me, I ain't gonna lie, when I see the opponent or a battle rapper like acknowledging what the other rapper is saying, I kind of give more credit to what the rapper is saying. You know what I'm saying? I know people be like, oh, that don't really mean nothing, he just nod his head. But the visual for me, when somebody nodding their head and he talking what he's talking, and he was talking some personal stuff about the relationship between him and Cassidy and Jag nodding his head and all that, like, please don't spit no trash like Cassidy. And then I see Jag nod his head. And then he goes into more stuff like, we only know you because of Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? And then you see Jag not reacting, or he stopped nodding his head on that. So it's like certain things was hitting in that second round for Math Hoffa when it came to Jag. And that's why I had it a draw though, because Jag was spitting back to Math. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had some bars, he had some cool stuff, but his delivery to me wasn't as powerful and impactful as his first round. To me, Jag, it was like he let his foot off the gas to me in the second round. He let off it because I thought this was going to be a clear body bag after how he came out in the first round. I was like, man, this is going to be a clear body. You know what I'm saying? And then the third round, I felt like Jag, he had even less power in the third round. But to me, he won the third round because he was spitting facts to Math. He was reading Math life in that third round. Math, he was good in the third round though. I was shocked. He was good in the third round, but I had to edge it out to Jag because Jag was putting up the rape allegations and other situations that was going on with the battle rap leagues that he was a part of.
So you gave a draw. You gave him a draw one round, and then you gave Jag the other two.
Yeah, but after thinking about it, at first when I initially looked at it, I had the second round as a draw, so I had two rounds to Jag and a draw. But then now I had to give the second round to Math because the way he was using that angle, man, and the way he like using bars and how he used that angle, it was powerful. Like that was the best Math Hoffa I ever seen. This Math Hoffa that was in this battle was the best Math Hoffa I ever seen. And remember how I was talking about him before? Like I never, you know what I mean? Like I never walked away. But there's certain things he was saying in that second round, I'll be like, I remember. So yeah, Jag 2-1. It wasn't the body to me. Jag didn't get that body. I thought I also too with Jag third round, man. I thought he could have been. I felt like Jag could have been much better in that third round, especially because he was on that angle with the rape allegation. He was on that angle. I felt like he could have came a lot more harder on Math. I actually think he was nice on Math in the third round. I think he was actually being nice to Math in the third round. Honestly, like what he said wasn't as brutal as Math was making it appear to be. He was actually being really nice to Math. Math was a body, man. Like I said before, Math was a body waiting to happen. This was an easy L for. It was an easy W for any battle rapper, for anybody that's coming back to battle rap. It was going to be an easy W. All you had to do was talk about the ball being a rapist. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you taking the pussy. That's an L.
They gonna keep talking about it too. That nigga don't want nobody to say. I don't like that. Though. I give that nigga a round, but not being able to, you know what I'm saying, take the 10 shot, nigga. I don't like that part about that nigga, dog. You gonna call me and let me know?
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Like, I hear everything you were saying, YMF, but see, to me, with Matt, second round, it's full half. I don't. To me, that's like overall, say stuff being outdated. To me, that would be considered outdated because you've done something like that constantly already in your career. You're always trying to belittle people you be rapping. And the second part about him talking about Cassidy, to other people know Jag, so it only hit for those. It only hit for those who only know Jag through Cassidy. But if you know him through other avenues, it ain't nothing. So that's what to me makes it a weak round.
Hold on, you saying the second round when Matt Hoffa brought up the angle that people only know Jag because of Cassidy, you felt like that was a weak round because people will know Jag for other things?
Yeah, there's a group of people. There's a lot of people who know Jag besides Cassidy.
Hey, yo, you cutting out, 3. Hey, Ill Flow, mute yourself real quick, because 3, I don't think everybody can hear 3's point. But I can't hear it.
Do I sound better now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying that, to me, there's people out there in the battle rap community and in hip hop that know who Jag is without Cassidy's cosign. So for me, him saying that is a weak angle because on the West Coast, Jag's a legend.
Yeah, that's on the West Coast though.
Yeah.
That's on the West Coast though. Like no, I fuck with Jag. No, don't get me wrong. I fuck with Jag. I fuck with him 100%. That's my bro. I fuck with him. But like, if we really talking about like if you're really talking about what Math was saying, it really do go on Jag. I'm not going to even hold you. I'm not going to fraud, especially for me because I'm not from the West Coast. I'm from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So the way I know Jag, just like even AR Ab, and AR Ab is from Philly and shit. The only way I knew about these niggas was through Cass. No lie. And that's not even a diss though. I get it. It's not even a diss. I was saying that when I was watching it live and he was going on that angle. I said it's not really a diss because the only reason why I know Math Hoffa is through Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Even though I might know Math for other things like his podcasting now and the other ventures he's going into now and what he's best known for now, he may not be connected to Cass image wise anymore. But the way you got to know him was through Cassidy. I mean, even Jag. I know Jag is a dope artist. I check out all his stuff. I didn't just listen to stuff that he was on with Cassidy, but the way I know him and the way I got aware of who he was through Cassidy. And then I was like, oh, this is a dope ass dude. Just off of what I seen him and Cassidy collaborated on certain projects they collaborated on. So then I went and checked out his shit and I knew he was official when I went and checked out his stuff and did my own, research on him. But that was a strong angle. That was a strong angle. Because I feel like Jag should have been bigger. I feel like Jag should be bigger than what he is. Based off his talent, I feel like Jag should be bigger than what he is. I feel like he should be a lot bigger. But like,
but see, that's just the name of the game. Some people just don't get big. Like we all know, Coogee Rap should be bigger than what he is, but Coogee ain't bigger than what he is. So it's like some people just don't get big. You know what I'm saying? But it don't take away from their talent. And to me, him bringing that up is irrelevant because it's a whole bunch of people we know through Cassidy. Basically, battle rap we know through Cassidy. Cassidy was the first battle rapper that was brought to the light of everybody. And if it wasn't for him, people wouldn't even know battle rap as a whole.
Yeah, that's true. But like it's just gonna go into the next subject that we're gonna talk about. But like I just felt like the second round, and it's maybe because I seen Jag interviews after he battled Math. Maybe me seeing that first before I seen the battle, that's probably what made the second round even more powerful to me. But even without seeing them interviews, just thinking about the second round and how Math used that angle against Jag, I just felt like that was just it was hitting him. Even when he was talking about how much he charged for verses, he's charging verses $75 and stuff like that. I felt like that was just like, he was just hitting him with certain things. He was just hitting him with certain things. And, he was saying, bringing up the fact that, Jag was sounding like, he don't want to be known as just known through Cassidy. He want to be known like, oh, I got to deal with T.I. I'm doing this here. I'm doing that there. But the real thing is niggas just know you. Niggas really know you because of Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? So he was making that point clear. And I think he was doing that because he's seen the interviews that Jag was having and how Jag was trying to separate himself from Cass in a way.
Yeah. We move on to the one. Just ask a question. Is there something wrong with being known through Cassidy? Is there something wrong with that?
I don't think you heard me. But I said like I did it when I reacted to the battle live. I was saying that Math he using that to diss Jag, but it's not really a diss. But what I'm saying is it can be a diss though. It can be a diss because of how Jag been talking. You know what I'm saying? He been talking like the way he been talking in interviews and stuff like that. I feel like he be directly dissing Cass, honestly. So when I'm seeing Jag. To me, this is my opinion. This is your mom's favorite. This is why Math's opinion. I feel like he directly dissing Cass in these interviews, and Math is seeing that shit too. And it's like, yo, you're not a good friend. You know what I mean? When he was saying that before this battle and before these interviews, I seen it, and Math was saying that before. I was like, yo, he's just reaching. But the more I'm looking at it, it's not looking too much of a reach if you really pay attention to how niggas been moving. But matter of fact, let's go to the next topic, which is do you feel Jag been sneak dissing Cassidy in interviews? Jag said he's the only industry rapper to come back and battle and win. Pretty much, I'm paraphrasing.
he I ain't gonna call it sneak dissing though, right? I'm gonna say he it's called, we're gonna call it he a slick puller. He a little slick puller, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll pull a little slick little shit, like they'll say, you know, everybody gonna compare you to Cass. He like, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't that. And he'll put an emphasis on that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that what Cassidy did wasn't shit, you know.
Right.
But then he'll give him props right after that. We call that slick pulling. That nigga on some, he might be slick pulling a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly how I seen it.
I was gonna, you know, my view of it is like this. I don't feel he's dissing. What happens is he's been hearing this mess constantly. Cassidy came in, he was garbage. 40 came in, he was garbage. Joe Button was garbage. King Los was garbage. So he doesn't want to be associated with that, right? But instead of him being smart with it and being like, yo, that's your opinion. I just know I did what I did and I made it happen. So shut the fuck up. That's what he should have said. But because he got caught up in the politics of it, now it's making it look like he ain't loyal to Cassidy. You know?
Oh no. There you go. You see what you just said? You said caught up in the politics. You heard him talking about a lot on these interviews before the battle. That he spit his rounds to these rappers. But like, not only is he spitting rounds, he's not just spitting rounds. He's sparring. He's sparring with these rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. I'm sparring with the battle rappers. Matter of fact, there was this clip I wanted to play on what he was saying real quick. So y'all get an idea what I'm talking about. I got the little clip. Y'all not going to hear it, but the viewers going to be able to hear
it. Nah, man. More so Math and the stupid people who assumed that I was going to sound like the rest of the motherfucking industry rappers that came out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was battling them. You feel me? Everybody who didn't. Oh, right, craft and could possibly go in there and shred a nigga on his first time. No experience. Feel me? All that shit could go out the door now. All them talks could go out the door. I just changed the dynamic of this shit. Niggas could stop saying, oh, industry niggas can't do it. We don't know what industry niggas could do. We can't never say that again. Why? Because Jag changed that, bro.
But to be fair though, I was hearing, all right, all right, we're gonna keep it real with each other. I downplayed you before, right? And niggas had to check me. They like disaster. They had to check me and be like, yo, Jag is official through you bugging. Like he was outside with us.
Hey, so that was a clip of Chubby of Jag having an interview with 3 Letter Man, and y'all heard what Jag said. He ain't sound like none of them niggas that came back. He ain't sound like none of them niggas. Nobody can't put him in that same category because he ain't sound like none of them niggas. He ain't come how them other niggas came. He's saying he came much better, nigga. You know, he's basically saying, you know, them niggas came lame before everybody else before him. It was lame, and he did what he did. He's saying that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of that part of that clip, you trying to say he ain't saying that. That's what the fans are saying. But he said it. He just said it directly. And 3 Letter Man was saying like he felt like, you know, he did better than Cass. He said, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it. But 3 Letter Man got him losing though. At the same time, 3 Letter Man got him losing the battle. He's saying Math Hoffa beat him. So it's like, bro, how you doing better when you taking a compliment from that guy that said that you lost? And then you not getting anything unique when these niggas is saying, I think Jag think he getting something unique when these bloggers are saying, I want to see him again after his first battle back. But niggas was doing that with Cass. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, yo, Cass lost, but I want to see him battle again. So Jag is not really, he's saying things are different now. It's changed the game or whatever, but not really. It's like the same. It's like now they not as directly gumming on you because you've been politicking, Jag. So they're not going to really like get on you, get on your head. But you've been politicking. Cass came back. He wasn't really politicking. So that's how I'm looking at it, man. I'm looking at it like what you say, slick pulling. You know what I'm saying? You double talking or playing both sides, I feel like. That's how it looked like to me. It looked like Jag is dissing. And then Jag know what he's doing. Like y'all saying, you say that DM3 saying Jag is just he just trying to separate himself, or he's saying he didn't say it in a smart way. No, Jag said it the way he wanted to say it as. He wasn't trying to find a good way to say it. He said it how he wanted to say it. He said it how he felt. You know what I mean? But he also at the same time he tried to play it smart by trying to be like, hey, look, that's my man's though. I can't really speak on that. But then he's speaking on it. And
slick pulling.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. We actually saying the same thing as we just coming from different angles. I ain't saying nothing about him the way he said anything. He said what he said. My thing is that I don't believe he was smart enough to realize he was getting pulled into some foolishness,
Nah, he volunteered the information. I don't feel like he getting pulled into anything. I feel like he the one that contact these guys to give them interviews and stuff like that. Or like even if he not contacting them, he be waiting on them. You know what I'm saying? Jag, I know how Jag be playing, man. First of all, it brings me up the memories of, Retro Rob. Y'all remember Retro Rob? Anybody that's, been familiar following this real battle rap community movement, you know Retro Rob. Like, Retro Rob exposed the fact that this nigga was talking shit about Cass, and he was giving all these other niggas information about, Jag talking shit about Cass. A lot of niggas defended Cass. I was one of the people a lot of niggas defended Jag. I'm one of the niggas last year that was defending Jag on that. Like, I don't believe that shit. I think that Retro Rob is lying. Seeing these interviews and stuff like that, I gotta give, like, Retro Rob was actually telling the truth about the fact that Jag was talking shit about Cass. I can see that a lot more now. And he gave an interview to Retro Rob. After Retro Rob snitched him out. So it's kind of like he always been fucking with, like he always been on like slick pulling. He always been slick pulling, as Malt Leezy say. I don't know, man. I don't envy Cass, bro. I don't envy Cassidy's position, man. When it comes to relationships and friendships and stuff like that, man. I do not envy Cass, bro. I don't envy none of these rap artists, none of these stars. I don't envy none of their positions, man. That shit is horrible.
Yeah. That's why that's why I say when it comes to this battle rap and this hip hop thing, you gotta move like a general. You gotta think before you make moves. You gotta think before you talk. That's what I'm saying. It's like you absolutely right that a lot of stuff he said is definitely questionable. But I'm into the fact that because he said these things, and he said he slides himself into some muddy waters. A smart man is going to keep his mouth shut. If you both be loyal, I give an example like me and Malt Leezy peoples, right? And somebody asks me something slick about Malt, I'm gonna be like, yo, no comment, yo, that's my homie, and I'll leave it like that. I can't be saying crazy shit like, yeah, Malt Leezy is fuck, and then say, but he's still my man.
Well, he ain't come out like that. He's not directly like, oh yeah, Cassidy was trash. He just saying he's saying, hey, I ain't sound like none of them niggas that came back. You know what I'm saying? I came and backed my shit up. Nobody else backed their shit up when they came back. That's what he's saying. Nobody else backed their shit up when they came back. My first joint first coming back, I got a W. Nobody else did that before. But then he's like ignoring the fact that Cassidy took 16 years off against Disaster. Huh?
Yeah, I'm just giving an example. Go ahead, Malt Leezy. I'm just giving an example.
Oh, okay. Like I say, real talk, when they say Cash trash though, I mean the answers he give back, like it sounds like he being like, well, look, that's that nigga, that ain't me. That's my dog. I don't go to sleep with this nigga at night. I don't know what he think. You feel me? So it's kind of like if you know your homeboy trash, like, you been in a group before, rap group or whatever, and it's
hey,
one of the niggas.
I just felt weird, like watching them interviews. It just felt weird. It's just like, to me, I ain't gonna lie, like I look at Jag as a real nigga, but like what he was doing to me wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I don't care, bro. I don't even care if Cassidy is mad at me saying this. I don't care if Jag mad at me saying this. This is real shit. I feel like, you know, it's a fake relationship that he got with Cass at this point. I feel like it's a fake relationship, man. Because of how he talking, bro. I don't like that type of shit, bro. If you my bro, you mean you got, like, him and Cass got a relationship that probably spanned a decade, bro. That's a long time knowing a motherfucker and not really knowing these motherfuckers really like that, you know what I'm saying? But really, like, you know, Three Letter Man, like the interview with Three Letter Man, bro, was weird to me. It's like, you know, him and Cass on bang with each other. He got you losing, but you're appreciating the compliments that he's giving you. These half-ass compliments he's giving you, you're appreciating it. It's like, to me, it's like I said, I look at Jag, he a real dude, but like some of the stuff, I'll be expecting the stuff from these dick eaters out here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be expecting these type of moves from these dick eating ass dudes out here. I don't be expecting that type of shit from real motherfuckers. I be expecting real shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of person I am. Just like when Retro Rob was coming out with that stuff and saying that he was talking crazy about Cass, I went directly to Jag and forewarned him. I said, whatever you telling him, I don't know if it's true or not, but whatever you telling him, you gotta stop talking to that dude because he compromising you in your relationship with people that you have relationships with. And Jag like this, I got it. But then, like 3 months later, I guess everything died down. You know, we falling the fuck back from this internet weirdo shit. You know, the real battle rap culture, we falling back from this weird internet shit. I see an interview pop up with him, with Retro Rob after this whole situation, which was a huge fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, niggas, it is what it is.
But I believe all three of us here is saying the same shit, you know, basically just different ways. You know, I agree with what you're talking about, YMF. I just be telling people, you know, I just say, watch your mouth, man. You got to watch what you say if that's not truly what's in your heart. And you saying, yo, Cat said shit straight out his mouth. So I'm here. I'm listening to what he's saying. I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even let Flo get a chance to get in here. He's still in here?
Nah, he left the room.
Yeah.
This shit's still on the screen though. Yeah, man. I mean, ain't nothing else to say about that. I mean, I feel like anybody would like. I feel like any real dude, like any real man, somebody that really been through stuff in life and really know people, hey, they sat there and listened to how Jag is talking, man. He'll see like, man, like the boy Adept HNIC, shout out to Adept. He said the same shit, like, man, he said he ain't like them interviews with Jag. Like, if he feel like he was sneak dissing Cass. I feel like he directly dissing Cass. I don't feel like it's no sneak about it at all. I just feel like he just directly saying what he want to say. And he's doing it with the niggas that he knows gonna rock with what he's saying because them niggas don't fuck with Cass. So, you know what he doing.
Yeah. Because I believe, like, I remember a while ago, YMF, you had said this. You was like, why do cats be on these whack dudes podcast, giving them all this energy? It's like, if you don't fuck with them, don't be on their channels. You know, they should.
Yeah, like Cass. I don't know. They probably pay him. I hope they pay him. You know what I'm saying? They probably pay him for an interview. I ain't pay Cass. They probably pay him though. I know some rappers. I know it'd be like these little local niggas, right? They'll ask niggas to throw them something to the Cash App to do an interview. I know E-Nuts would do that. I know a couple niggas, but you know.
Yeah, some niggas that do that shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I just think cats need to go back to moving like men, where if somebody don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with them. I don't give a shit. I don't care how much.
Yeah, I don't even think Cassidy was there to battle the way it's looking like to me, because when the battle's going on, Cass was posting on his Instagram in the studio. So
so he didn't even go.
I don't think so. It ain't look like it to me, but you know, I'm speculating, so I ain't trying to say too much. I'm just speculating. If you go by the time on his Instagram page, and then around when Jag battled, I think Jag battled Math around like 8 o'clock or some shit like that, like around them time on Saturday.
Yeah, man, that's it. You know, shit look a little spooky with it. But we'll see where it go from here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Jag 2-1 though, man. Jag
Yeah,
got
I
that
got the
bitch
same.
2-1.
Yeah, I got the same score. Jag 2-1. The first and the third. I added the second to Matt Hoffa.
And I'm saying he won all 3 rounds. That's what I'm looking. But I'm gonna say this. If we don't go any further with this, I'm gonna say this. Any industry rapper or any battle rapper that's new coming into this culture, and this culture inside of a culture, which is hip hop, realize that they're not gonna give you shit. They're gonna talk shit about you. They're gonna say you don't belong. They're gonna always downgrade your skills. Don't allow them to do that shit. Just be you, spit your shit, be aggressive as possible, talk as much shit as you want, always stand on your square, and know that you here to do what you need to do. Because they're not gonna give you nothing. None of these weirdos gonna give you shit. That's a podcaster. Ain't nobody, none of these battle rappers gonna give you shit. They gonna think they belong when you know you belong. And unless you messing with the TRBRC, we the only ones that's gonna give it to you 100% raw and real.
The thing is with Jag, though, I'm not mad at Jag feeling how he feel. You know, I feel like Jag should feel how he feel. But I feel like, you know, it's a certain way of going about doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't call somebody your brother, you can't call somebody your family, but then you do corny moves. You know what I'm saying? You say corny. You know what I mean? It's just corny moves. It's not saying corny shit per se, but it's just a way how you go about it, bro. It's like going to the same high school with your brother. You and your brother only a year apart. You go to the same high school. Your brother get picked on, but you hang out with the people that pick on your brother. You know what I'm saying? It make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
That slick pull of shit. Talking about I don't play sides and shit. Yeah, that shit. It's that slick pull of shit, bro.
Yo, F Vaccination, salute. Jamestown, shout out, salute. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm talking about how Jag was talking in these interviews, man. If anybody don't know what I mean, just go check them out, man. I'm not, but I'm not mad. I feel like every man should feel like he the best at his craft and what he does. He shouldn't feel like nobody else is better than him because he putting the time and the work and the dedication into his craft. But first of all, the greatest thing about Cass is like if somebody told Cass, yo, you lost, Cass would be like, I ain't lose, nigga. You fucking stupid. Jag talking to 3-letter man. And he trying to really have a good relationship with all these battle rap niggas. So he's sitting there having a good conversation. He's trying to have a polite conversation with 3-letter man. A nigga that said he lost. He felt like Math won. I think did he say Math 3-0? I think he said Math 3-0. And Jag is accepting or like the compliment, the underhand compliment that he just want to see him again because he did good. It's like, come on, man.
I mean, I'm good, brother.
I don't like fake shit, man. I'm just gonna be real, man. I don't like fake shit. I just don't like it. And especially when you be expecting it not to come from real niggas, man. Especially when you be like this, man. This people was real niggas, man. I just don't like the fake shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, how Jag was moving in these interviews and stuff, and what he was saying to me, fake as hell, bro. You know what I mean? And I felt like Jag lied to me too in that interview because he didn't body Math Hoffa. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he lied to me because he didn't body Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa is still alive. Math Hoffa is still breathing. Jag ain't body Math Hoffa to me. Math Hoffa, this is the best Math Hoffa I ever seen, bro. And the reason why I give Math Hoffa, this is the best Math Hoffa I ever seen. And Math Hoffa is a scrub to me. He's a bum to me. Yo, if you got your camera, turn your camera on. Whoever came in here, turn your camera on. All right. Math Hoffa's a bum to me. But like Cassidy opponents compared to the Jag opponent, all 3 of the Cassidy opponents is better than Math Hoffa, except probably Goods. But Math Hoffa to me is just a stronger looking Goods. He's just a stronger looking Goods. That's all he is. They about that same level. But Disaster, you can't say Math Hoffa is on the same legendary level as Disaster. You can't say Math Hoffa is on the same legendary level as Arsenal. He's not. He's not even the same discussion as them. At all. At all. Hey, yo. Somebody got music. Hey,
Yo,
yo, that
Flo.
music.
Yeah. What to do? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Flo, say you been watching Jag interviews, right?
Yeah.
You feel like do you feel like Jag was sneak dissing Cass in these interviews, or he been dissing Cass in these interviews? You know, he said he the only battle rapper to come back to battle rap. Well, he the only rapper to come back to battle rap and win. And he don't sound like the rest of these niggas. Like, niggas sound stupid comparing him or saying that he won't come like the rest of the niggas that came back. He's saying like niggas that thought he was gonna come back and sound like the rest of these niggas that came back, they sound stupid. You know what I mean? You feel like he was sneak dissing Cass?
Man, it's a hard one because you never know somebody.
DM3 and Marleese don't think
he
he was. DM3 and Marleese don't think he was sneak dissing Cass. I'm saying he directly dissing Cass.
I think what it is this, because I'm a people's person. I got great social skills, and I'm a people's person. I understand human beings to a science. And what I get out of this, even though I don't, know them personally, what I get out of this, outside looking in, is Cassidy and Jag are like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy and Jag are like brothers, but sometimes brothers fight. And so with this situation, this particular situation, I believe that they might have probably got into it over the years, multiple times, not just one time. They might have argued about many different things, got into it many times, but they still got love for each other. They still love each other. They still brothers, but at the same damn time, they might have a small issue between one another that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So what it is the stuff that Jag been saying, yeah, it do kind of seem a little bit like, some of his answers be kind of like, throwing a dart. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't think he's sneak dissing him. I just think that the relationship might not be as brotherly as it used to be. I feel like they still got love for each other and a mutual respect. But, Jag not really showing that, they are what they used to be. Like, it's not the same. But I do believe that they're still cool. They still got love for each other. I just think that, they might have had small issues in the past that we don't know about.
Hey, you don't think he, hey, Flo, you don't think that nigga, you know what I'm saying? My nigga kind of taking little slick pulls at him, kind of like when somebody be like, man, you might be trash like Cass when you come back. He be like, nigga, I ain't nowhere near nothing like that. You know what I mean?
See, the thing is this. I don't know if Jag's people skills is up to an all-time high, because if you ask me a question like that, like me and YMF have had arguments, but never once has YMF ever disrespected me or said any type of slick shit on a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the public. What argument me and YMF have is between us and the real BRC. You understand what I'm saying?
And them Jones was bad arguments. They wasn't good. They wasn't like little sweet shit. It was horrible.
And it wasn't the best arguments. But guess what though? We never talked about each other in a disrespectful, slandering format to the public. So when you hear Jag doing, saying, little stuff, even though it's not a direct insult, it does kind of make you wonder, like, damn, how is the relationship between him and Cass? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying? Like, are they really, like, you can tell they got into some type of argument over the years. It ain't just one time. They've got into it multiple times over different stuff, that just like any brother would, just like any homeboy or any friend would. That's normal. The question is,
Cass will argue about anything, man.
Does Jag really have a problem with him? You know what I'm saying? But I don't think so, though.
I think so. I think Jag. I don't know if Jag got a problem with him. I'm not gonna go that far. Like, they got issue or a problem. The way I look at it is how you look at it. The relationship is not the same. It can't be, man. To me, it's a fake relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of your actual brother that you related to by blood cannot be. You can be related to him, but he might not be your brother for real. You know what I'm saying? He might be your blood, but that's probably not really your brother. And you probably have a friend, you're not blood related, and that can really be your brother. So, I mean, I don't know. I go by how people be moving, bro. And to me, how Jag was moving in these interviews, it was just extra fake. And he's on interviews with niggas like 3 Letter Man and stuff like that, people that don't have good relationships. with Cass, and the nigga
See?
through Letterman. Look, nigga through Letterman said that Jag lost to Math Hoffa, and Jag look at it, and Jag was just happy at the fact that 3 Letterman said he did better than Cassidy, so he wanted to see him again. So Jag was happy with just that compliment. That's how I look at it.
See, that's what I don't like. And see, see, I don't like that because I feel like Jag, and I fuck with Jag. I respect him. I, got nothing but love for him. But I feel like if somebody's gonna say that, there's a way where you can word your stuff like, yeah, I killed Math Hoffa, I destroyed that boy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody want to sit up there and say this about Cass, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to sit up there and say that you don't like his performance, it is what it is. But don't sit up there and compare me to somebody else's performance. Because it's about how you word it. You know what I'm saying? It's like if he words it in a way where he's showing that he got love for Cass, but at the same time he's defending him. Like he should have been defending Cass, like on some shit like bro. Cass has never stumbled in 1 round. He's never choked. He came in all 3 rounds every time he battled, from disaster to goods to arsenal. You know what I'm saying? He showed up he showed up. He didn't steal half the deposit. He didn't he didn't do none of this stuff that none of these dumbass battle rappers be doing. So this is how Jag should have defended Cassidy when it comes to niggas like 3 Letterman and all these different bloggers sitting up there talking about Cassidy.
I don't think it's Jag's responsibility to defend Cass, though. I don't think it's his responsibility to defend Cass, but he should have just been quiet. He should have just been quiet, you know what I'm saying? Or he should have made, like, he shouldn't have even made any comments, or the comments he made, which is like, niggas thought I was going to sound like the rest of them niggas that came back. I think he could have made his statement.
He could have easily said, "Hey man, I'm here to destroy. I don't care about what happened in the past. Whatever y'all think, I'm here to kill." He should have just kept repeating that.
He should have just been like, "Man, I'm not even trying to get y'all niggas. I don't even care about y'all niggas' opinions, man. Y'all gonna feel how y'all gonna feel, man. Y'all gonna feel y'all gonna feel how y'all gonna feel. I'm just coming in here just to work. That shit would have been way more powerful."
Thank you.
To me, that would have been way more powerful because
you took the thoughts right out my brain, YML.
The way Jag talking, bro, that's real nigga shit. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I'm saying is real nigga shit, because he would have just, I don't care about y'all opinions because y'all some fake niggas. I'm just here to work. I'm just here to educate you niggas on what the craft is. But no, he wanted to make it a major point on what they were saying. He was so wrapped up on what they were saying, and then he wanted to make sure, like, hey, look, man, I ain't the rest of these niggas. You want to make that point clear. And to me, that's fake, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I expect these dicky niggas in this community, whatever they call it, right now to be on that fake shit. I don't expect it from real niggas, man. I don't expect fake shit from real niggas, man. Flow Spitters, you're a real nigga, man. You're a real nigga,
man. Appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Likewise, too, man. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Mount Leezy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how we rock, my nigga. Real talk. And like I say, bro, I salute.
No, Mount Leezy peeping what's going on. Let me get this out.
I salute that we can, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, I salute that motherfuckers can, you know what I'm saying? Like something bad could happen or a motherfucker can get into it, but still be able to understand that the bigger picture. I respect it a whole lot. And then you already know we all got a bond. The motherfuckers that went to that Cassidy battle, it's a bond we got.
Well,
so,
Retro Rob, remember what Retro Rob was doing, bro? Retro Rob, he jumped out the window, he dissed niggas publicly. He just started dissing me. I ain't care if he thought Arsenal beat Cass. I ain't never give a fuck about that. The niggas started dissing us publicly. And then at the same time, he was revealing stuff about Jag. So I was defending Jag. I was on Jag's side when he's revealing that Jag was talking shit about Cass. I was on Jag's side saying, man, Jag ain't gonna do that, man. They got a decade-long relationship. Why would he tell you, a nigga that he only know for a couple months, any information on the relationship between him and Cassidy? Why would he trust you with that information? I don't believe it. You're a liar. Now I'm seeing these interviews, it's like, damn, I don't want to give it to the fat bastard. But I gotta give it to the fat bastard because I'm a real nigga. It seemed like he was telling the fucking truth about Jag and how Jag was moving, bro.
Yeah.
And what's crazy to me, I would think Jag would be a lot smarter than this to be giving information up like that to somebody. Then he gave Retro Rob an interview after that too. After we exposed Cleve. Yeah. He gave him an interview after that, bro. That shit crazy, dog.
Retro Rob, he basically was on This is like maybe like a week ago. Back talking about us. You know what I'm saying? Talking about enlightened illumination. Talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. It's crazy, man. Like, it's like, man, listen. And you know what's crazy? I'm such an honorable nigga. I actually feel like the content he putting out is cool. Just stop. Like, nobody was tripping about your opinion. It's about you slandering the team.
Man.
You don't slander your team, nigga.
Man, that nigga content is garbage. That nigga content hot garbage.
Slander your fucking. You
probably got better. I don't know. I ain't check out his channel in a while. I don't watch his shit. I mean, I barely be on YouTube now. But
you do not slander your team. If you disagree, you disagree. You can even make it public that you disagree, but you don't slander your team. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Buddy looks soft anyway, man. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? That shit over there looks soft anyway, man.
Hey yo, so did y'all hear about this, man? We're gonna get off this Jag and Cassidy topic, man. I feel like we just need to move on to JakkBoy Maine. He exposes URL events having ghostwriters. It's something called the Brotherhood or something like that. It's like this group of niggas that write for niggas on the URL. So JakkBoy is saying it's all rigged, like the Summer Madness 2s, the all that stuff that's going on right now on Caffeine URL is all rigged. It's all orchestrated. You know, these dudes got writers. They all writing for each other. They set up each other rounds. The bloggers and the judges that judge on these battles is all in on it. It's crazy. So JakkBoy Maine, he was looking like he was looking kind of crazy, man. He was looking kind of gay. He was on IG Live with his shirt off, yelling this stuff out. But what y'all think about URL having ghostwriters? You know what I'm saying? These battle rappers having ghostwriters. And I know NWX. I know they write for each other. I know Conceited back in the day used to be a part of a writers guild. Like these niggas.
SONS. Yep. SONS. I remember. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, you know what I'm saying? A long time ago, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all seen my battle on Grind Time a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, Conceited hosted my battle. You know what I'm saying? I was actually gonna be the dude from Houston, a part of their camp, a part of the squad. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me is I've always been a dude who's had connections with. I'm talking about people that you'll be like, damn, how the hell did you meet him? Or how the hell did you get this dude number? I've always been like that because I'm a people person. I know how to get close to somebody. I know how to, you know what I'm saying? It's a skill, well, a gift. So, you know, my downfall is I don't be calling people though. Like I can get Jay-Z number. But guess what, y'all? I probably never call that nigga, fam. You be like, damn, you ain't hit this boy? Nope. You know what I'm saying? So I never call because we ain't Conceited text a few times. But I never called that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because that nigga was very interested in me being a part of this camp, my nigga. Real talk.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That was up.
Yeah. So what year was this though? What year was this? This was like 08?
Yeah, it had to be like 08 because that battle, if you look at the time span, it says like that shit is almost 10 years ago. You know, I considered myself the punchline king of Texas a long time ago. This was like in 2006, 2007. You know what I'm saying? And then like 2008 came, 2009 came. I believe I did that battle. And it had to be like 2010 or something or 09 or something like that. But it was a minute ago though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, now is the time though. The stars of the universe then lined up. And now is the time and we are gonna do our thing and you know, mix our talents and our skill sets. And just, you know, push whatever agenda we got going on, man.
So, but you are aware. So this is the thing though, because you was around the culture around that time. Like, well, you was heavily doing your thing, right? So you know niggas that battle rap that have ghostwriters.
Yes, I'm definitely aware of those that battle rappers that got ghostwriters. And you know what's sad? I'm hearing that Adi Boom was ghostwriting for Surf. Can you just imagine that?
Yeah, that's old news. That's
why
I said
it's just sad though. Like
I said Adi Boom.
Like my nigga.
Adi Boom so good at writing.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote Sue Surf testimonies the last 2 times Surf got booked.
Are you
He was able to get that nigga
You for
They don't
real?
know that. Yeah. You know,
So
he write
last
his raps. Yeah, so
I don't think
you know in
I don't think I
Jersey,
never heard of a nigga writing a nigga testimony before, man. I don't know.
yeah, Adi Boom, you know,
And he
Adi
probably
Boom,
did.
he rap, then Adi Boom, he snitch. So Adi Boom is
Man,
snitch. So he already he be writing for Sue Surf, so you know, he wrote his testimony because you know in New Jersey, you get locked up. If you get locked up one time, like you get arrested one time, they let you go ahead and give you a court date, and you can wait at home for that. But the next time you get in handcuffs and stuff, you gotta wait until you go to that court date, and that'd be a long time. You know what I'm saying? You waiting there for a long time. That's a New Jersey law. You know what I'm saying? Like a lawyer can't get you out or nothing like that. The only way that probably you can get out is got to be special circumstances for Sue Surf to get out. So I'll be thinking, you know, Surf. I think he'd be snitching too. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, he got out of jail he got out of jail free card a couple times. So you know, I don't know, man.
Yeah, in Jersey it's weird. It's like you can't do that. It's like impossible for you to do that. I got to be like a special circumstances or special deal you had to make.
I could understand if he was in Texas or something, or Louisiana or Georgia, something like that. You know, the gun laws out here are different. You know what I'm saying? You can, white nigga, you can go try to rob a school teacher while she cashing her check. And she gonna pop your ass, nigga. She teaches the 5th grade, nigga. She nigga a high school teacher, and she don't look like it. She looks like she be on a computer all goddamn day, nigga. This is Texas. The first thing you see when you come to Texas is say, don't mess with Texas. The first thing you see when you come to the great state of Texas is say, don't mess with Texas. Them rednecks, them black boys, them Hispanics would get on your ass. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Hold on. You got video like you know something about them niggas.
Hey, yo, Mark, you be battle rapping too. So how you feel about battle rappers? Yo, so how y'all feel? Like, all right, Cleve. Before I get off you, how do you feel about the fact that JakkBoy Maine is saying that the URL events is all rigged with ghostwriters? They writing everybody rounds. They writing everybody raps.
I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised because the NBA is rigged, the NFL is rigged, the presidential candidates, all that stuff is rigged. So why wouldn't battle rap be rigged when it's being sponsored by big companies now, by big corporations now? Smack has sold his whole. It'll never be the same. Smack done sold his rights. Yeah, he getting millions, but he done sold his rights. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think it's ridiculous. I think that people that are writing for people are ridiculous, especially in battle rap.
Yo, you know what?
I'm saying? This is why
on the shit you talking about, like I think I won't be surprised if Smack sold his asshole. You know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised if Smack sold his asshole, bro. Like, to be real with you, bro.
Somebody sold their asshole. Listen to this nigga, man. You hear this nigga, man? Man, what's wrong with this nigga, man? Hey, man. This is really here, man. They hear you, man. This nigga crazy.
I'm being real though, because you already see what Smack be throwing up, man. I mean, and then I ain't gonna lie, you ever seen, because I used to follow Smack on Instagram, I had to unfollow the nigga because you never seen when the nigga go live, bro? Like Smack be going live, right? And then the nigga be having his lips all into the camera, bro. And he be licking his lips in the camera and shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga is an owner of a battle rap league. Most people that's going to tune into his live is not, it's men. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of men, and he got his beard all oiled up and his lips all in the screen and shit, licking his lips. I'm like, come on, man. Every time, don't be real. Be real though, Mark. Every time you follow anybody that follows Smack on Instagram, anytime that nigga go live, bro, it's suspect, bro. It be like suspect. It's like, bro, why is he licking his lips and all that?
Bro, fuck the nigga real. And the nigga oiled up lips. Bro, come on, cuz.
Wow.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
We ain't on it. That's all I'm saying, folks. We ain't on that, bro. We ain't on them beers and the wheels. Man, get out of here with that crazy shit, man. Get out of here.
Yeah, I can't even hear him. He sound muffled like hell. But am I lying though? Y'all ever seen any of Smack lives? Y'all ever I don't know. He probably changed that shit up because I don't follow him no more. I had to unfollow him. I'm like this. I ain't getting no information out of this dude. He's just sitting there.
I mean, we all seen this. The sign. We seen him throwing up them damn them damn horns. Everybody sees that, bro. He been doing that shit for over 10 years, bro. He's been a part of them little brotherhoods that HNIC be talking about for years. That ain't even no secret.
Oh yeah.
That's why you
man,
got
that's obvious.
JakkBoy Maine, you know what I'm saying, coming out of nowhere, sitting up there in a towel and with a towel over his head, looking retarded. But he calls
what's
himself
crazy,
a
man?
He calls
What I
himself a
noticed?
Damu. He call himself a blood. He call himself a Damu. I know plenty of bloods out here in Houston. They never do that, bro. And if you see a nigga with his shirt off out here, it's a nigga that'll beat your ass. It's a nigga I'm talking about. It's a nigga that'll beat the dog piss out your motherfucking ass, boy. Square business, boy. Like you see me earlier today with my shirt off, nigga. I had on motherfucking basketball shorts with motherfucking shoes on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like on some shit where I Mike Tyson something around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's not the type of time JakkBoy was on.
Though,
JakkBoy was on some bullshit ass type of time with a towel on, some bullshit towel on top of his head, trying to make some sense out of bullshit.
You ever notice, son, though, like where why it makes sense why all these dudes be attracted to trannies or connected to trannies, like Tay Rock and all them niggas. It's starting to make a lot more sense why these niggas is always connected to trannies, because transsexuals, because isn't transsexuals, aren't they like, you ever see the Baphomet, like the devil or whatever like that, like it got a titties and a dick? That's what a trans person is, right? So that's why it makes sense why these dudes be dealing with that type of that's why they be betting these devils. It's pretty much they having sex with the devil, pretty much, right?
You talking about when they have sex with a tranny?
Yeah, it's like they pretty much having sex with the devil, right? Because it got a dick and some titties. And that's what the devil is, right? The Baphomet or whatever it's called.
I mean, that thing is that's an oath that these people be taking. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, these things, it's something that's called the jinn. The jinn is made of smokeless fire. These things are invisible. You got good jinns and bad jinns. Good jinns do not associate themselves with human beings because they know they're not supposed to. But the bad ones are the ones that you call demons. And those type of demons are inside of the tranny. Somebody who's a tranny, which is, a tranny is a man mixed with a man trying to be a woman. He dressed like a woman, will go as far as getting surgeries done. You know what I'm saying? That's a tranny. But you have to understand that these trannies are not crazy. They are possessed. They have a deity in them called the shayateen, the jinn, the bad jinns. You always have to differentiate them because the good jinns don't even associate themselves with bad jinns. The jinns have husbands, wives, kids. Jinns have different religions. Jinns have their own rules and laws. They can walk through walls. They can fly. They can go at different type of speeds. They're very fast. Jinns can possess human beings. They can enter inside the body. Jinns can come inside your nose. Jinns can come through your ears, your dick hole, your asshole, dirty fingernails. Jinns are inside of, we're talking about the bad ones, the evil ones. You understand what I'm saying? So long story short, these deities are what be inside of these gay people. These deities is what be inside these trannies, fam. They're not in their right minds. They're possessed, period.
That sound right. That sound about right there, dog. That's a possession, dog. You got to be on some, a lot of people say that, like these gay dudes, a lot of people be thinking gay dudes is born. I got a gay family member, right? Them niggas know a long time ago that they gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to play with us. They want to go over there and do what the auntie and them doing. You feel me? Niggas know a long time ago what they is, man. And like you said, it's a possession, dog. It's something they can't motherfucking shake. Hell no. That shit scary, bro. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy, boy. Hey, my bad. Niggas got a little crazy, a little deep. We back on
I ain't got nothing to say on that because I got something to say, but I ain't got nothing to really add to, I'm not Muslim. I don't practice Islam, so like I know like jinns and stuff that goes to do with
Since we own it.
It's pretty much what we call demons and angels, pretty much.
Exactly, 100%. What is it? Ill Flow is definitely speaking because I'm Muslim also, And he definitely was on point with what he's saying. Like you said, the regular man who's not Muslim, they call them demons, devils, anything that's ghost, anything of that nature. But it is what he was speaking.
Yeah, but so how y'all feel about because you got a little Mark, since you're a battle rapper, right? And you rap and you do comedy and shit. But how you feel about niggas getting their stuff written for them?
Man, that shit, man. I look at it like this. It's a difference between us bouncing ideas and you saying no, flip it and say it like this instead of how you saying it. If a nigga write my whole round, you understand me? I couldn't come up with nothing to even balance out what he trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Where to go? I don't. Them niggas is actors, man. I guess they need it. There's some of them niggas that's needed. Some of them niggas just that marketable that fuck it. We don't care if this nigga can't write this shit. We'll get somebody to write this shit and just put this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? Like insert battle rapper, type shit. I don't like the shit, man. Them ghostwriters, I would never use one, bro. You defeating the art. You scared, bro. You you ain't believing yourself.
But Sue Surf, I remember Sue Surf saying battle rap is about lights, camera, and production now. It's all production now. I remember him saying that after the Loaded Lux battle. After Sue Surf battle Loaded Lux, he said battle rap is a production now.
Production.
So
what you say? He said it was. What you said it was?
Production. It's a production now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jamestown shot us at battle actors. Real shit.
Yeah.
Jamestown.
These niggas deaf. It's like deaf poets. You know what I mean? It's like maybe these niggas. You don't even know these niggas might be writing together.
Yeah, they was already doing that. Like what Flo was saying with Conceited. And then I know NWX, DNA, and K-Shine be writing for each other. So, yeah, I think this always been going on. But the thing is, this Brotherhood shit that JakkBoy was talking about, I guess it's like that cult shit. And then the writers that be coming, that Caffeine hired for them. That's crazy. So they got like these groups of people that just write and craft rounds. And then they set it up like who go first, who goes second, how this round goes, and then the judges already know who they're gonna vote for. That's crazy, man.
It's probably rigged, but you know what I'm saying. I don't even.
I guess somebody called him. Yeah, I don't even want to watch. This make me don't even want to watch battle rap.
Yeah, that take the fun out. That take the fun out. Like, if this nigga really better than this man or not, dog. This is a stage play, bro. It's like theater.
Yep. Let me give my opinion on this situation we talking about right now.
Go ahead.
First thing, I look back at it like this. There's before Drake, after Drake. Right? Meaning
Hold on,
that
Tori.
when Meek Mill tried to tell people that Drake was getting his rhymes written for him, before Drake, back in the day with hip hop, you would be ostracized. You would be kicked out of hip hop if you were known to be a writer. If you was known that someone wrote your rhymes for you. Like, you would never say LL, somebody wrote for LL. You would never say somebody wrote for Rakim. You would never say somebody wrote for Big Daddy Kane. You know, this is not a part of the culture. The part of the culture is if you're an MC, you come up with your own craft. You come up with your own lyrics. You come up with your own rhymes. And that way, you can be known as a good MC or a good lyricist. If you can't do that, then it ain't cool. And what happens is now, because Drake was able to get away with it, everybody was like, okay, if he can do it, then we'll do it. We'll just
like, comment, subscribe.
We'll all start getting stuff together because the coach says it's okay. And that's the problem. Fans got to stop going for everything and stop going for, you know, that it's all about the craft of hip hop and you're supposed to do what the rules of hip hop tell you to do. And that says an MC is supposed to write his own rhymes. And if he's not writing his own rhymes, he needs to get out of here.
Niggas is talking about
I've been trying to tell these niggas. I've been telling niggas for a long time, man. I like these niggas is theater niggas, man. They not battle rappers. They not rapping. They do creative and performing arts. You know what I'm saying? Niggas writing down scripts. Hey yo, hey Mark, mute yourself, man, cause your man is yo.
What'd you say, bro?
Yeah, I said mute yourself, man. That background noise crazy. All I hear is Maine.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I've been trying to tell these fools for years. But not years, but year. I've been trying to tell these fools, man, this is not battle rap, man. This is something else. It's not the real battle rap, man. The real battle rap culture is not. They're not putting that on right now, man. They putting on some other shit. Yeah, yo. So 3, I agree with you. 3, I agree with all you gentlemen on this topic, man. JakkBoy Maine, though, which is shocking to me, is that I don't know why he's exposing it. I'm trying to figure out what made him and possessed him to say, you know what, I want to go live and I want to put this out there.
Hey, YMF, you know why JakkBoy Maine is doing this? Because he doesn't get no shine no more. He's not on the main stage no more. You know, they've moved on from him. Ever since he choked, they don't mess with him like that. So he's like, yo, man, I can't be not getting no shine. If I can't get no shine, ain't nobody gonna get no shine. So that's why he's doing these antics right now.
Yo, we got a healthy amount of people up in here, man. Hit that like button, share the video. Yeah, I hear you 3. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody who came in here. I don't know. I ain't got really nothing else to say, man. I just want to know why will JakkBoy Maine expose this information? Like, what is he trying to do? What is his end game here? I mean, I already knew these niggas was already ghostwriting for each other, man. We called that shit out like back last October. So, you know.
Yeah, that ghostwrite shit some bullshit though, man. You know what I mean? You need a ghostwriter, man. You ain't got no business fucking around with this shit. Period. You dig that? You ain't got no business fucking with this shit, man. You need a ghostwriter, man. How the hell you gonna another nigga gonna tell you how to feel? You know what I mean? That ain't the feeling, bro. You can give me some. You can give me some. You can bounce an idea. Hey, give me that, bro. What? Yeah. I'm thinking about. I got a gun ball about the 9mm.
Yo, what's good?
Nah, don't say that. Say it like, you know, something different like that. But fuck that. Nah. Rappers don't care, right? My homeboy say rappers don't care. He say MCs care about the motherfucking art. MCs are rappers don't give a fuck. These niggas just rap.
Yeah, you right. Yo, but see, this is like when Jag was talking about sparring with niggas, man. I don't like the term spar, bro, because I feel like spar is like, you know, you trading information back and forth, like how to craft a round or how to craft your bars and stuff like that. I don't like no lyricists or no artists in hip hop get any help at all, to be honest. Like that, it's like kind of like even when Cassidy he spit some bars to me and stuff. I don't tell Cassidy how to say it and stuff. Even if I did feel like, yo, I can tell Cass to say it like this, and I don't like to help nobody. I ain't trying to help nobody, man. You the best, man. You don't need no fucking help. If you the best, you the best. You ain't gonna need no fucking help, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's right.
So Jag, to me, I feel like Jag probably was getting some help too with his shit, bro. To be honest with you, I know I'm probably going too far now, but I don't think I'm going too far. It was good, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My dog.
That nigga look like Luke Cage and shit. Nigga look like the bulletproof ball, Luke Cage. Hey, yo, that music drawing. I ain't gonna lie. That
you'll get
music
you.
is.
See how much you selling that
Hey, three, I can't hear you, three. Hey, Mark, mute yourself, Mark.
Yeah, hey, bro, look, yeah, bro. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be the first one to go on the sign out of it, though, bro. You know what I mean? It's your boy Slick Malt Leezy. Y'all already know how to get at me, man. Slick Malt Leezy. Hey, man, now watch out for that stupid ass. You know, Slick Malt Leezy. Y'all already know, man. Just to make them niggas pay.
Hey, yo, stop
Maltzilla
putting that
to y'all
nigga on
little
the. Stop putting that nigga with no shirt on the camera, bro. Come on,
Hey, he say
man.
stop
That
putting that
nigga.
nigga with the shirt on the camera, dog.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Nobody ain't trying to see that, man.
I'm signing out too, man. I'm signing out too. I'm almost at y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get it in again later on, man. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all later, man. I'm signing out too, man. Gonna hit up this
Yeah,
YML, about Leezy, DM3, TRBRC, Texas, TRBRC, Georgia. Peace.
that's it, nigga. Yeah.
TRBRC, Philly. Yeah.
All right, so Mark got off. Yeah, let's finish this out.
All right.
You was saying something.
What was the last thing we ended with before they all dipped on us?
Well, I was talking about these niggas having ghostwriters. It's not really shocking, man. Like these niggas got ghostwriters and stuff like that. Or this is all a production based thing now. You already knew it, man. And I think it's probably some Jewish people that's writing for these niggas now, man. They probably got a Jewish writing coalition for these niggas.
Well, it goes all the way back to what we were saying earlier, that you know how they be hating industry rappers. Battle rappers turn into an industry. You know, this is the exact same stuff that went on in the rap industry, where at the beginning of hip hop, no one wrote each other's rhymes. Everybody wrote their own rhymes, even girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they started making money in the record business, record companies and executives started telling them, "Hey, we need you to write this for this person. We need you to write that for that person." And it became like a normal practice for a lot of industry rappers, you know. But like the dude said earlier, if you was an MC, it was like, nah, ain't nobody writing shit for me, you know. Because there's a story out there where a rapper by the name of MC Search tried to write something for Rakim. Rakim was like, yo, I write my own rhymes, you know. So it's always been around, but real MCs don't let people write their rhymes, you know.
Right.
And the bottom line is the URL and all of these rap leagues that we know of today has turned into an industry. Now, so they got industry money. When you have industry money, industry starts telling you what you should do and how you should do stuff and who you should rock with and who you shouldn't. That's why people get kicked out the culture, like Avocado, because the suits is smacking them what to do now.
Well, Avocado needed to already be kicked out the culture anyway because he ain't shit. He a piece of shit. Yeah, and when I say that Jag, I feel like, would you say 3?
I was gonna say you're absolutely right.
Yeah. I don't feel sorry for Avocado, man. But when I say Jag had help, I feel like he might have had help because he said he was sparring with these battle rappers, bro. It's like when I hear sparring, it's not really telling you what that process really entails. You know what I'm saying? When I hear that term sparring, I'm trying to figure out what they mean by that. Like, you spit your rounds? That's all you doing? You just spitting your rounds to niggas? Are you spitting your rounds and then niggas is helping you connect or say things a certain way or try to find how to make your main ideas more elaborate or more complex or what will the fans react to or what the battle rappers are looking for or what the community is looking for? Like, what is y'all doing in the sparring process? What is the process of that? So when Jag starts saying he doing the same processes as these niggas, who I believe have ghostwriters, I have to start suspecting that Jag might have had help. You know what I'm saying? Now he may not have as much help as these niggas because this is what this nigga do. He rap all year round. But for him to get initiated into this culture with these niggas and to show that he's not like the rest of the industry niggas coming back, I'm pretty sure he, had that sit at that table with these niggas on some creative processes that he's probably going through. I'm gonna just be real, man. That's how I feel. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's how I'm feeling right now.
I can get what you're saying. Like me, when I hear sparring, I think of back when I was a hip hop artist, and my cousin and other rappers would just be in a room spitting bars back and forth. That's how I think of what a sparring is. You just letting the person see your skills, and then the people in the room would say who shit was hotter than the other person. So that's what I see. That's what I think of as in sparring.
Okay. Yeah, but you said there's other people in the room, right? And then they'll say who did better. But what if there's nobody else in the room? It's just two people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And let's be honest here. When you be sparring with somebody, like if you go to the boxing gym, the person you spar with the most is most likely the person you have the closest relationship, right? And when you spar somebody, they give you pointers. Like, say for instance, if you spar somebody that's been doing this for a longer time than you, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be giving you pointers after they see your skill set. They're gonna start giving you like little hints or little tips, advice. Right? Because that's really what the sparring really is about, improving things that you might lack. So that's why whenever I hear the term sparring, just for me being a person that participated in a sport like boxing, and not only that, but it's, I'm a part of that culture. Just me hearing the term sparring, I know what the whole purpose of sparring really is. So that's why I'm thinking, if Jag is sparring with these niggas, he calling it sparring, then I feel like he got some help. I had to ask Cassidy this one-on-one because I remember Cass said that he was sparring. He sparred with some niggas. So I'm like, what do you mean by sparring? And the nigga had to break it down to what he meant by it. Because it's like, that's a general term. What do you mean by sparring? He's saying he just spit raps. That's all he did was spit raps to niggas. He ain't go rap for rap with niggas. He just spit his rap to niggas. So that's what he meant by sparring. That's what Cassie said he meant by sparring.
Yeah. But
when I have to ask Jag the same thing, what do you mean by sparring? To me, that's just a general statement. That's what these battle rap niggas be saying. You know what I'm saying? And when I know these niggas and the way I see these niggas, they got ghostwriters. So when they saying they sparring and shit, it's like, all right, when that nigga hear you rap, you're going to be giving you words, vocabulary, vernacular, swag. You're going to be giving you little tips to shape your shit.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. And I'm just going to put this out to the people in hip-hop and all rappers that that are in rap groups. Rap groups do stuff like that. Like when Wu-Tang was together or the Locks was together, they would sit in a room and say somebody's writing a rhyme, and they'll say to their partner, "Yo, what this sound like?" And then one of them might say, "Yo, you should put this word in there." Now, to me, that's still not a ghostwriter. That's just helping your man out to make the rhyme much hotter. It's still your main idea. It's just somebody that's in your group is helping you to make it hotter than it was originally.
You hear what you just said? You just said helping. Yeah. You're getting help. So,
but you're in that rep. But my thing is like you're in that rap group. I'm talking about. But if you're an individual artist by yourself, and somebody comes in with a rap song, then to me that's not cool.
So somebody giving somebody some help, and they are part of the same group, you don't find anything wrong with that?
No.
I do. I wholeheartedly find something wrong with that. Like somebody helping you with your bars, somebody helping you with your lyrics. Help is help.
I don't know if you're familiar with like a lot of the older rap groups used to go back and forth in their rhymes, like how Outkast does it. Like one minute Big Boy's rapping, then the next minute Andre's rapping, and they're like going back and forth like double dutch. Sometimes
I get what you're saying. They bounce. He say a verse, then he spit a verse, then he spit a verse, then he spit a verse. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, sometimes in that category when you're writing a rhyme like that, sometimes that is a collaboration, you know. And there are MCs who have said that in documentaries that they collab making a song. That's what I'm saying. If you collabing and working with in a song, then I don't see a problem with that. My thing is when you writing your own stuff. When you get somebody to write your rhymes for you and making people believe you wrote.
The only thing that I gave exception to was the chorus. You know what I mean? But even that, I'm starting to not give exception to. I feel like
Gotcha.
somebody, like besides musically, if somebody writing music, like somebody writing like the instrumentation to the track and the beat and stuff like that, they writing that. That's cool because you gotta write that. You kind of gotta, with music, you gotta kind of have written language down for that. And if you're a rapper, you're not really writing down musical language. You're writing down, you write down musical language in English. But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that with the chorus. But if it's verses, I see something wrong with it.
Gotcha.
Even if they are collaborating, like say for instance, what you're saying, like a verse, somebody's spit a verse, and this person kick his verse off, and then that person come back with another verse, and then they bounce it back off each other on verses. I feel like two people should be creative enough where they don't have to help each other. They just, hook their last line to their line or to their point. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to be thinking. That's how I be thinking niggas be doing it when I hear raps like that. Like Jag and Cassidy got a rap like that, where they bounce off each other verse. I didn't think like Jag and Cassidy craft each other bars and lines and stuff like that. They might have known each other bars, of course. Like they see what he saw what he wrote, and he seen what he wrote, and then they craft each other rounds or their lines around each other lines. But I don't think niggas was sitting there like, yo, you should say it like this.
Got you. Yeah. But I just got a big thing. I just have a big problem with MCs who be saying that they the best and they got somebody writing a song, writing the whole rap.
Salute Piggy Bank. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all these niggas, they been having ghostwriters. These niggas been having ghostwriters. I feel like that's why I'm so against it, bro, because it's like, man, ain't no more, like, I feel like they just trying to kill off the actual rules of hip hop, man. Trying to kill all the actual rules of hip hop. You already saw what they did with Meek Mill, like you brought that situation up. Saw what they did with Meek Mill when he exposed that Drake had ghostwriters. Niggas put it underneath the rug and say hating and stuff like that. And it's like, no, he's going by the real actual rules of hip hop. That's what he's going by. It's not, even if you feel like he hating, what he's saying is facts. It's like the real rules of hip hop, you're not supposed to have no ghostwriter. You're supposed to have no help. You're supposed to craft your verses yourself. Now, chorus might be an exception because a chorus is more like how the groove of the song go.
Yeah.
And it's repeated. So it's like the selling point in the song. The chorus is more the selling point or the not the main idea of the song. So it's like the idea of the song. The verses though is when you break shit down, like you breaking down the idea of the song in your verses. So that's where your skill is really showcased. What your verse is looking like. However your verse is looking like is what determines your skill.
Gotcha. Yeah. But we definitely gotta hold on to the heart of hip hop, the fundamentals, because if we don't, we'll end up like a rock and roll ended up. We'll end up like jazz ended up. Because all these things were originally art forms, but they come in and they take it.
And I ain't gonna lie, man, hip hop been probably the fakest genre for like the last 15 years, man. It's genre, this art form, the culture became fake the last 15 years, in my opinion.
To me, I understand where you're coming from. It's a lot of fakery out.
It kind of make you don't even want to watch hip hop, bro. Like it make you kind of fall in and out of love with hip hop and rap music a lot, bro, because it's like nobody really doing it the right way. like it's great seeing you become successful. Like I'm glad that people making money off the art form and becoming successful or whatever. But I want to see somebody become successful and make money off the art form while really utilizing the rules of the art form, so that I can really be like, yo, this guy is really great. You know what I mean? But it's looking like we're gonna have to say the same people that you've been saying for like the last decade, the last 20 years, like Rakim and KRS-One. It looks like we got to just keep saying them niggas is the greatest of all time because nobody is evolving.
True.
So we're gonna have to just keep it with the old school people, man. They can never say they whack. You can never be like, yo, I'm better than the niggas in the old school. You're not even at their level, man. You got ghostwriters. And I know Ant, I know Ant in the comments you said, back in the day they started off with ghostwriters. Yeah, but that's when there was no rules really. They still was trying to form rules together. And when they saw the detriment to what happened to an MC because somebody else stole that MC's rap, and they saw the detriment to that, it became a rule where you can't spit nobody else's bars because it seemed like, somebody else is profiting off of somebody's creative material. Hip hop is really a capitalist art form if you think about it from the beginning. You can't copy off nobody's shit.
True. Because when Ant brings up the thing that there was ghostwriters at the beginning, everybody talks about the Sugar Hill Gang stealing from Grandmaster Caz, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a form of a ghostwriter, but the fact of the matter is, when it was found out, no one ever gives Big Bag Hank any credit as being a great MC at all. They just consider him a thief, So it's always been in hip hop that it's bad to be having somebody else write stuff for you.
Yeah, I'm about to end this right here, man. This is a good conversation right here, but I want to end it because we've been going for a long time now. And I appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. I see it's like 10 of y'all in here. Hit that like button. Share the video. Leave some comments after this re-uploads, after it's done processing. Appreciate all y'all that tuned in. This is the Voice of the Culture. YMF with DM3 Entertainment. We out. Unless, Three, you got something else to say, bro, before I click this off?
Before I get out of here, the 10 people that's in the room, go check out my channel, DM3 Entertainment, if you want to know about some sports and whatnot. And then I got this other channel, DM3 Body and Soul, where I'm going to talk about, I got one video up there talking about the importance of having a father in your household. That channel's more about, lifting us, getting us right, not being simps out here, not being, slaves to the money, all that shit. But so check out those two channels, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace.
Right?
400.
AYD, we got a hit, man.
Snap money in his business.
Right, County Dade, County shit, man.
Right. Ain't with the shits, I'm hitting licks like Cooper, expose up, I'm cutthroat, I shoot you, this a Hellcat, I press the gas, I lose you, them boys done really broke, hold on, let that shit confuse you, ain't with the shits, I'm hitting licks like Cooper, expose up, I'm cutthroat, I shoot you, this a Hellcat, I press the gas, I lose you, them boys done really broke, hold on, let that shit confuse you, it's a man down, nigga, I ain't playing around, Nick Cannon with them sticks, all you hear is drum sounds, I'm from Copper Ranch, snap money in this bitch, we know for hitting hoes and we know for hitting licks. I be iced out, you can turn the lights out. My grill a igloo, ice cubes in my mouth. All I chase is cash, I ain't never chase a hoe. You don't like that nigga prices, you can get them for the low. Fresh out the sale, no commissary or no mail. $1 million bill, I done took too many L's. Catch a bullet shell, try to stop me on the lick. I be running with that Glock 7 on me like I'm bitch. Started from the bottom, now we in here getting rich. These hoes with me. We're about to make the flick, run a couple charges. They still trying to make a stick. Now you sneak dissing, we gon' pull up with the stick. Ain't with the shits, I'm hitting licks like Cooper. Expose up, I'm cutthroat, I shoot you. This a Hellcat.